Welcome back to the Lazy Dog Woodshop. I am embarking on another project. This one's going to be a little different. It's more about carpentry than it is woodworking, but it's all the same. So what you're looking at here are some steps that came from my little sister's house that they just bought. Now in this house there's a den off the kitchen. The shorter step that you see there represents the basic width of the door to walk through to go from the kitchen down into the den. My little sister plans on knocking the wall out between the kitchen and the den and making that opening wider. So what she wants me to do is make these steps wider. So when I first went over there and looked at these steps, I had a problem, and it's just me, or maybe not, but if you look at the side profile of these steps, you can see that the top step is pretty small compared to the lower step. In fact, I measured it, the top step there is about 5 inches wide, and the bottom step is like 21 inches wide. So with my little sister's permission, I hope to make the top step, somewhere in the neighborhood of 7.5 or 8 inches wide, which will basically split the difference. In order to make it longer, I have already taken the first step. Let me get this top one out of the way, which was to take my circular saw and split the bottom step right down the middle. So, now I can spread it out from 65 inches, and I'm thinking the final dimension is going to be like 96 inches. But anyways, this is just 3/4 inch plywood. So what I'll do is build a center section here to achieve the 96 inch length. And these steps have a little bit of an unusual profile. If you look down here, you can see that somebody took the time to, it's just not just 90 degrees. I have determined this angle to be like 12 degrees. So I'm going to have to reproduce the base here at a 12-degree angle, and then just fill in the center with 3/4 inch plywood. Now as far as this top step goes, this thing weighs a ton, and it's 4 pieces of 2x lumber stacked on top of each other and glued together. I don't think I'm gonna reuse this piece at all. I'm gonna make a whole new piece. Now I've determined there is a way to come up with this 12-degree angle, and that's achieved over on the bandsaw. So what I did was I took just a scrap piece of 2x4 and set my saw at 12 degrees angle, and then proceeded to cut the curve like the original, go down this way, and cut the other end. And that's pretty close, in my opinion, of the original step, right? So you can see. So it's just going to be a matter of I'll probably start out with working with 2x8 pine, cutting them at different lengths to achieve the height that I'm looking for. But you'll see all that later. Oh, and by the way, some of my viewers have been asking about another project that I started about a year ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, and that's my cedar chest. As you can see, I have stained it with my new favorite color of stain, red chestnut. And I promise you, when I get around to finishing this project, I'll do another video or two. And I appreciate your patience. And as always, thanks for watching.